While society pushes us to charge ahead, this moon whispers a different truth. True transformation begins in the quiet moments of self-reflection and emotional honesty. In this exploration, we'll uncover four profound ways the wolf moon affects your spiritual journey. We'll dive into the shadow work it illuminates, the soul connections it awakens, the prosperity codes it activates, and its power to break generational patterns that no longer serve your highest good. Remember, as we navigate these energies together, the wolf moon's light isn't just illuminating the night sky. It's illuminating the path to your deepest truth and highest potential. Let's begin with the first and perhaps most transformative effect. The way this moon calls us to face our shadows and find the gold hidden within them. The wolf moon earned its name from the hungry wolves whose howls pierce the darkness of winter nights. But beyond this earthly connection lies a deeper truth. This moon illuminates the shadows within our own psyche, the parts of ourselves we've hidden away from the world, and sometimes even from our own awareness. Think of it as nature's most powerful spotlight, revealing what we need to see, even if we've been trying to look away. This year's wolf moon in Cancer intensifies this mirror-like quality. Cancer, the cosmic nurturer, rules our emotional landscape, making us more receptive to the whispers of our subconscious mind. When the moon, already powerful in its full phase, occupies its home sign of Cancer, it creates what mystics call a perfect storm for emotional revelation and spiritual breakthrough. The timing of this moon is no coincidence. It arrives in the heart of winter, when nature itself teaches us about the power of darkness. Just as the earth lies dormant beneath frost and snow, gathering strength for spring's rebirth, this season invites us to embrace stillness and look deeper within ourselves. The long nights aren't just a backdrop, they're a sacred container for the inner work we're being called to do. Consider the wisdom of Plato's cave allegory. Like prisoners watching shadows on a wall, we often mistake distorted projections for reality. The wolf moon acts as a guide, inviting us to turn around and face the source of these shadows. What we find might surprise us. Often our deepest fears hold the seeds of our greatest strengths. During this potent lunar phase, three key areas of shadow work demand our attention. First, we must confront our emotional triggers. Have you noticed certain situations or people awakening intense reactions within you? These aren't random occurrences. They're messengers pointing to unhealed parts of your soul. Under Cancer's influence, family dynamics often become the stage where these triggers play out most vividly. Pay attention to patterns in your relationships that echo through generations. For those of you feeling drawn to understand your own spiritual crossroads more deeply, especially during this profound period of shadow work, we offer sacred readings that honor your unique journey. Each reading is divinely guided to illuminate your specific path and soul mission, helping you decode the messages your shadows are trying to convey. Complete the quick survey in the video description to get started on this transformative journey of self-discovery. The second area focuses on integration opportunities. As Carl Jung wisely taught us, one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. What if the very traits you've been rejecting contain hidden gifts? For instance, that sensitivity you've labeled as weakness might actually be your greatest source of spiritual insight and empathic power. Finally, we arrive at healing practices, the sacred tools passed down through generations to help us navigate these shadowy waters. The ancient Egyptians understood this through their principle of Ma'at, teaching us that balance comes from acknowledging both light and shadow as essential parts of the whole. This wisdom invites us to sit with our shadows, not as enemies to be conquered, but as aspects of ourselves awaiting integration. To work with these energies, find a quiet moment under the moonlight. Take out your journal and ask yourself, what emotions are rising to the surface during this wolf moon? What truths are they trying to tell me? Let your pen move across the page without judgment, allowing your subconscious mind to speak freely. The answers that emerge might surprise you. They often do when we create space for honest self-reflection. While the shadows teach us about our inner world, this wolf moon also awakens powerful connections beyond ourselves, especially those rare and sacred twin flame bonds. Have you ever noticed how a wolf's howl can pierce the silence of a winter night, calling out to its pack across vast distances? This primal call for connection mirrors something deep within our own souls, especially during the wolf moon. When wolves howl beneath the full moon, they're not just making noise, they're strengthening bonds, maintaining connections, and calling their family home. Similarly, this moon awakens our deepest soul connections, particularly those rare and powerful bonds we call twin flame relationships. In Cancer's emotional waters, these connections intensify beyond ordinary understanding. The Buddhist teaching of pratitya samutpada, the principle of interconnectedness, helps us understand why everything in the universe exists in a delicate web of relationship. During the wolf moon, these spiritual threads become almost tangible, especially between twin flames. You might be experiencing three distinct signs that twin flame energy is activating in your life. First, notice the synchronicities appearing around you. Are you seeing repeated numbers like 1111 or 222? These aren't random occurrences. They're cosmic winks confirming you're aligned with divine timing. That song that keeps playing everywhere you go, it might carry a message from your twin flame soul to yours. Dreams form the second gateway of connection. Under this Cancer wolf moon, your dream time becomes especially potent. You might find yourself sharing dreams with your twin flame, experiencing vivid encounters that feel more real than waking life. Keep a dream journal by your bed. These nocturnal messages often hold keys to understanding your soul connection at a deeper level. The third sign manifests through physical sensations. Many twin flames report feeling unexplained warmth, tingling sensations, or a sudden sense of peace washing over them. These aren't just imaginations. They're energetic confirmations of your soul connection resonating across the ethers. Cancer's nurturing energy reminds us of something crucial during this time. While twin flame connections are powerful, they're meant to inspire growth, not dependency. Use this moon's energy to create a sanctuary within yourself first. Ask yourself, am I seeking this connection from a place of wholeness or from a space of emotional hunger? Find a quiet moment under the moonlight. Close your eyes and visualize your connection with your twin flame as a bridge of light. Notice any emotions or insights that arise. Remember, true twin flame connections elevate both souls. They don't diminish either person's light. As we honor these soul connections, the wolf moon reveals another ancient secret, one our ancestors used to manifest abundance even in the darkest times. In ancient times, when winter's grip was fierce and resources grew scarce, our ancestors understood something profound about the wolf moon's energy. They recognized it not just as a time of survival, but as a portal for activating abundance, even in the midst of apparent scarcity. This year's wolf moon in Cancer amplifies this prosperity potential, teaching us how to nurture abundance from the inside out. Think about how wolves survive winter, not through individual effort, but through the strength of the pack. They understand intuitively what our modern world often forgets. True abundance flows through community and cooperation. This wolf moon invites us to tap into this ancient wisdom, activating prosperity codes that have sustained humanity through countless winters. The Wolfpack Abundance Circle embodies this principle perfectly. Imagine sitting in a sacred circle with those you trust, each person a channel for collective prosperity. As you share your intentions aloud, they don't just echo in the room, they ripple through the quantum field, attracting similar energies back to you. The wolves teach us that when we unite our intentions, we multiply their power. But the wolf moon offers us an even deeper teaching about abundance through its moonlight money meditation. This isn't just about visualizing wealth, it's about aligning with the moon's natural cycles of expansion. Hold a coin or crystal beneath the moonlight, allowing lunar energy to charge it with prosperity consciousness. Feel how the moon's light penetrates any scarcity mindset, replacing it with the truth of universal abundance. The ancient Greeks understood this moon's prosperity potential through their devotion to Tyche, the goddess of fortune. Their wealth blessings weren't just rituals, they were energetic keys unlocking abundance at all levels. Create your own blessing, infusing it with the emotional power that Cancer's waters provide. Speak it with conviction, knowing that the universe responds to the feeling behind your words. To truly harness these abundance codes, choose one practice that resonates most deeply with your spirit. Perhaps it's creating your own abundance circle, or maybe it's performing a solitary moonlight meditation. The key lies not in the complexity of the ritual, but in the depth of your engagement with it. Remember, just as wolves don't hunt alone in winter, you're not meant to manifest abundance in isolation. The wolf moon teaches us that true prosperity flows through connections, to each other, to the earth, and to the cosmic forces that guide us. Let this moon remind you that abundance isn't just about accumulation. It's about creating flows of energy that benefit the whole. Perhaps the wolf moon's most profound gift lies in its power to help us break free from the ancestral patterns that no longer serve our highest good. Just as wolves pass down their wisdom through generations, teaching their young the ways of survival and strength, we too inherit patterns from our ancestral lines. These aren't just physical traits or family stories. They're energetic imprints that shape our reality in profound ways. The wolf moon in Cancer, ruling family and lineage, creates the perfect conditions for examining and transforming these inherited patterns. Think of your ancestral patterns like streams flowing through time. Some carry the crystal clear waters of wisdom and strength, while others might carry the murky waters of old fears and limiting beliefs. The wolf moon illuminates both, helping us see which streams nourish our growth and which ones we need to redirect. This moon offers three powerful pathways for breaking free from limiting ancestral patterns. First, we must identify the patterns flowing through our family line. Do you notice recurring themes around abundance, relationships, or self-worth? These aren't random coincidences. They're energetic echoes asking for healing. Under Cancer's intuitive influence, these patterns often become startlingly clear. The second pathway involves creating new neural and energetic pathways. Your words carry power, especially during the wolf moon. Speak declarations of freedom from old limitations. I release the pattern of scarcity that ends with me. I am free to write a new story of abundance. Feel the truth of these words in your core, allowing them to rewrite old coding. Finally, we arrive at the sacred act of releasing family karma. This isn't about rejecting your ancestors. It's about healing the wounds they couldn't heal in their time. Write down the patterns you're ready to transform. As you safely burn this paper under the wolf moon's light, watch how the smoke carries these old energies back to the light for transformation. To make these changes permanent, create your own talking circle, either alone or with trusted others. Speak to your ancestors with reverence, thanking them for their strength while clearly stating your intention to evolve beyond limiting patterns. Let the wolf moon witness your declaration of freedom. As we draw near to the end of this teaching, close your eyes and imagine. As the wolf moon illuminates the winter sky, it reminds us of our power to transform, connect, and evolve. Whether you're diving deep into shadow work, feeling the pull of twin flame connection, activating ancient abundance codes, or breaking free from ancestral patterns, this moon supports your journey toward authenticity and empowerment. What aspect of this wolf moon wisdom calls most deeply to your soul? Is it the courage to face your shadows, the power to transform old patterns, or perhaps the reminder that you're part of an infinite web of connection and support? Remember, your journey of transformation isn't meant to be walked alone. Share your experiences with this wolf moon, whether in your journal, with trusted friends, or in the comments below. Each shared story becomes a light, helping others find their way. If you found value in these wolf moon teachings, please support our channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing with others who might benefit. And don't forget to click the notification bell to stay connected with more spiritual wisdom and guidance. Until we meet again under the next full moon, may your path be illuminated by inner wisdom and cosmic grace. Thank you for sharing this sacred space on your path to a better life.